Let's get it!
Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Back. And we back.
Go.
Hey.
We don't own the right to this piece, by the way.
Back. Hey.
Let's get
it. And we back. And we back. And we back. We back. Yeah, we back.
Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir.
And we back.
Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir.
And we back.
You already know how the theme song go. J-U-I-C-E. Jada Speed. J-U-I-C-E.
J-U-I-C-E.
Jada Speed.
J-U-I-C-E. I said J-U-I-C-E.
I-C-E.
J-U-I-C-E.
I-C-E.
J to the U, to the I, to the C, to the E.
To the E.
901 podcast, that's you and me.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
It's age.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Hello.
You know, it's comfort. That's what it is. But thank y'all again, as always, for tuning in to another episode of Juice 901. We're back at it again with another episode for you. Not for us. Well, I guess for us too, but you know, for y'all.
Because we're the People's Podcast. So
For the community. For y'all.
for sure.
Yeah, the People's Podcast. But again, as always, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Juice 901. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow on whatever platform you're tuning in on. Right?
Yeah.
Because, you know, we appreciate your support and we want you to stay tuned to everything that we do. If there's something that you would like to see, let us know. If not, we'll just continue to follow along because it is our goal to have fun, but to also entertain you. Right?
Exactly.
For sure.
Right. What we talking about today, y'all?
All right, so it looks like it's time for that main topic. You know, you always do the main topic first. But first, if you didn't watch the last episode, pause this one, go back and watch it,
Yeah.
then get back to this episode so you can stay on track on these dope conversations because you're going to be lost.
We'll wait.
They back.
And
Okay.
we back.
Are we back?
Hey. But now, so the main topic is let's play a game.
I bet. Let's get it.
I love
Never
games.
have I ever.
Ooh.
Oh, gosh.
So I got a question.
That never ends well.
Okay.
I got a question.
Okay.
Have you ever sent a text to the wrong person that was about the same person that you sent it to?
Have I ever
Did that
sent a
make
text
sense?
to the
Whoa.
Have I ever sent a text to the wrong person?
About the person that you were talking about.
Wow. So like I was trying to like talk something about
I was talking about Dane, about something me and Dane was talking about, but I sent it back to Dane.
Dang,
But I
but you
intended
were
to
trying to
send it
send
to
it to
Jane.
me. Yeah.
That's tough.
It is tough. You got to be quick on your feet for that one. If you're not
Yeah.
quick enough on your feet, you done.
You going down, you drowning.
Me personally,
I'm
I am
drowning.
so paranoid. Like I haven't sent something. Now I have butt dialed somebody that I was like talking about. I think Siri was like, I got you. Siri was like, I
Yeah.
got something for you since you're talking. But it wasn't long enough for like, you know how like when you butt down somebody, it's like, you know, it's like murmur or whatever. So that was what, and it was like, hello, what are you talking about? Whatever. And I was like, ooh, I'm good. But I've never sent a text to somebody.
I definitely have.
Have
Like
you
I said, you got to be quick on your feet. I can't even remember what I said.
I'm
but
like, say,
it
what was
worked.
the excuse that you said
Yeah, what
after?
did you do?
It worked. I can't, bro. I cannot. I'm trying to think. Jake, if you got something, go first. Because I was quick on I was so quick that I don't even remember what I said. All I know is it worked. And for the first 2 seconds though, when I realized, because this is before they invented unsend on text messages, so I couldn't even get out of there ahead of time. Like I had to think of something like, okay, they about to see this. So I'm like, okay.
Back then when they didn't have unsent button.
Oh, it was you done. Like once it's sent, it's sent.
It's over with.
That's
And
facts.
it's still kind of their way if they haven't upgraded their phone. For all the people who haven't upgraded y'all phone and y'all
What y'all
still
doing?
get the messages that don't,
It's kinda
that are
trifling.
unsend, it's petty. It's
It's
petty.
kind of trifling.
It's petty. So they may still see your messages even though it's deleted. Why? Why is this an option?
Don't put me in there.
Well, I'm just saying, bro. What's your story, Jay?
I don't talk about people.
Man, to be honest, I have did that before, but my situation was a little bit different. Like I wasn't exactly talking ish about that person, but
Cap.
I wasn't though. I was
cat.
just trying to tell I was just trying to get some advice
Okay, what was the advice?
from another friend. Like, you know,
So was it like
What should
advice
I
on like
say?
how to handle like
Yeah, it
a
was
confrontation?
it wasn't a confrontation, but it was just like an uncomfortable situation
Oh, okay.
and how I should go about it. But I'm the type of person that I'm gonna go to you first, but then, you know, we all done it before. We all went to another friend and be like, hey, what should I do about this situation? Let's be honest. But to get out of it, I had to take accountability. Like, I was just letting that person know, the conversation. And I was asking for advice. What's up?
But did they feel some type of way that you didn't ask them? Like
I think they respected it, the fact that I wasn't trying to make a lie up or trying to make something up that, we just got over.
You tried to think of one. You just couldn't think of one.
Nah.
That's what.
Nah.
Don't act like honesty was your first answer.
Probably. I mean, it was, though.
You just ain't had no other. You could make up a story.
I mean, at that point, I was in too deep. In too deep.
In too deep.
Look,
That sounds like a song. In too deep.
It
In
is.
too deep.
Oh my God.
What
No,
song is
you
that?
just
I
gotta be
forgot
careful.
it.
What?
Hold on, you forgot what? Hold on, what the music heads in this judge?
Drake.
It's Drake. I ain't never heard them before.
Whatever.
Look it up.
No, you got to be careful though, man. Like, I get that you want to vent, but phones is really scary how they listen to everything you say. If you think that random ad that you just saw, that random Juice 901 ad popped up just because you happen to be thinking about Juice 901, that's not what happened. The phone heard you talking about Juice 901.
But you agree to it too, though. So when you download the app and they be like, can we track your information or can we track
Right.
your location?
You accept all these cookies.
Yeah, and they know nobody's gonna read 3 pages of words.
Facts.
You just
Facts.
agree to it. So,
Facts.
but now they got ChatGPT. So now all you gotta do is screenshot it and be like, explain this to me in 4 sentences what they're saying, and they'll explain all that.
See, if I would have had that back then, my excuse would have been cold.
Y'all kids are really
Facts.
set up.
Y'all really got it good, bro.
I really got to set up.
But
Dang.
let's. I'm ready to get into some checked out with speaks. Let's get
Are
it
you?
popping, man.
Spark Melody Productions. We keep that fire
You
going.
already know. We checked out with speaks.
Hey.
Yeah, it's random thoughts with speaks. Yeah, cause it's random thoughts with speaks. We stay checked out cause it's random thoughts with speaks. You know we spin stuff up real. It's random thoughts with
Hey.
speaks. I got that. It's young.
We got that.
It's random.
I got that. Hey. Hey.
Random.
Thoughts with
Thoughts.
speaks. Random.
Random. It's random thoughts with speaks.
Hey.
You know some man. Speaking of everybody got their wine glass in their hand.
Little some.
Pick up your wine glass, Jay, because this is one of them moments where a wine glass is needed. You know what I mean? We might prefer a champagne glass at this moment, but it's all good because let's go ahead and toast. We got a lot of good stuff coming up, right?
Toast
A lot
to
of good.
us,
Shout
man.
out to the business. Shout out to the proposals. Shout out to. Did I say proposals?
Did I hear proposals?
All right. They ain't some of my proposal. They saw my proposal, didn't they?
Y'all folks are funny.
Yeah, we saw that.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So, are you doing a proposal? That's not it's not a Jay proposal. Dane, are you doing a proposal?
These folks got jokes, y'all. These folks.
He looking a little nervous.
I'm not nervous. Brother's not nervous.
Nervous.
Yes, it is true. Dane is getting ready to tie the knot is kind of, it's at least a year.
What's your body temperature right now?
Right now,
I give it about 80 or 185.
Fire.
I sweat like a preacher, so I mean, you might want to, up it. No, yeah, I'm getting ready to propose. It's been 5 years with it's my special lady.
Oh, but you can play the song.
Huh?
Jamie Foxx.
Something about you, girl.
No, well, I wasn't even talking about that. Good Lord. Need to get on my nerves with that song. But it's the Jamie Foxx song. Well, it's been 5 years. Can't hold back my tears. Cause I'm just so happy. I'm marrying an angel today. You
I
never
thought
heard
you were
that
talking
song?
about that.
So what made you finally take that step, bro? A big man, grown man step.
Man, all eyes on me. Yeah. No, man, I honestly feel like once you found it's hard to know when you found your person.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many different personalities, so many different perspectives, and life can go in so many different ways. And when you second guess yourself, it's really, really easy to fall into a rabbit hole of I don't know if I'm better enough, or I don't know if that person, he or she is better. I don't know if he or she is good enough, rather, for me, right? It's easy to fall into that rabbit hole. And for me, I'm very goal oriented, and I felt like my person right? My person, I've seen her through all of her seasons, good, bad, angry, sad, happy, and I was able to still love her at the end of that. You know what I mean? And I think when you're able to, that man's hilarious. But no, I think when you're able to live with and love somebody regardless of all of that, all of the good and the bad, the happy and the sad, the angry, right? You take that shot, you take that chance on yourself, right? I'm also a realist, and I know that people change over time. Who we are today is not going to be who we are 10 years from now. But at the same time, when you find somebody who is not like all these other people running around and doing whatever the H they want to do, consider it a blessing and run with it. So I think for myself, I've seen this woman. I've seen how caring she can be, and nobody's without fault. I'm not without fault, but at the end of the day, we love each other, and I wanted somebody who supports me, and I think this person supports me. Right? So I think that's why I know.
Deep, my brother, deep.
Not even trying to be though, right? Like you never truly know. It's controversial. I don't think people say soulmates, right? You'll be my fiance when you see this, so you can't be mad at me. I don't think anybody's really your soulmate. I don't think you have a soulmate. I think you choose. I honestly think you choose to fall in love with somebody. I think you choose to love a person, and I think you actively choose to work on your relationship. Because I don't believe in fairy tales. I think that there's good people, and I think that there are scenarios where two good people cannot be good for each other. But I also think that if those two good people have a lot of good with each other, they can work it out as long as they continue to work on whatever the relationship is. That was kind of confusing. What I'm saying is,
break it down, my brother. Break it down.
What I'm saying is, when you find somebody that you like, as long as they're checking off your non-negotiables, as long as y'all are both actively working to make whatever you have work, you'll be okay. But the moment somebody stops, you won't be. So I say all that to say that it'll never be perfect, but once you find somebody you feel like you're willing to go that step of working through something with, go for it. That's how I
agree with that part for sure.
I
agree with that part for sure. So that was your thought process going into it.
Yeah.
Now it's happening tomorrow. It's happening tomorrow, bro. Or is it like
That's why I love tomorrow.
That's why I love tomorrow. Is it like a I'm charged, I'm ready to get it. I'm ready to get it done. I'm ready to do it.
Like, yeah, I'm ready. When you're ready to take the next step, you're ready to take the next step, right? Like, it's kind of like when you're really close to your goal. Like, even if it's a career goal, you're like, I'm ready to get there. But you still have to put in the work to make it happen. You know what I mean? So, like, the work for me is actually taking the step, regardless of whatever mishaps I've run into leading up to it.
So, how important is it to make it solely about you and her? To make it, like, about you guys' moment?
That's a good question. I mean, I think it's really important. I think when you're going into something as big as a marriage, which is huge, it's like it's like the ultimate step. There's several big moments in your life, but there's two that people really, really talk about. It's when you get married and it's when you die, right? Like, those are two really, really big. Of course, there's other things
when you have kids,
right? When you have kids, but like between your partner, like, there's two really big things, and I think it's really important to recognize the weight that title carries, and that's something that y'all that's something that y'all are actively going after together. It's something that y'all are choosing to do. So with that said, y'all are gonna have to. What do they say when you get married? Through sickness and health or whatever, all that stuff. Like, y'all are when you're saying I do or yes, I want to get married to you, whatever. You're committing to that, and nobody else is committing to that with you. Right. Because honest truth, those people may not be around when you're there, right? Whether it be you fall out with those people, or they pass away, or you move away, or whatever. So I think it's important to have a support system around, but it's also important to recognize that at the end of the day, that moment is for y'all. And you need to focus on what's important about it. To me, it's about my communion with my future wife and with God, and trying to honor God through a relationship that he's blessed me with. And everything else to me is just icing on the cake.
It's between the soon-to-be husband and wife.
For real.
Yeah.
And when it comes to inviting other people, I think people don't realize that, because well, you know what? I think people don't realize that when you try to accommodate for everybody's time, that makes it difficult to plan. Because if I throw you a party right now, Jay, and I try to meet Dane time, and I try to meet Jana's time, and I try to meet Nini's time, and I try to meet Bryce's time.
Like a mug.
Like I'm just this is like a example. Like I'm just trying to
right.
Like I'm saying, I'm like, and all these people got different work schedules. We know that going into when we plan something. How do I do game night? It's like, hey, y'all available on next Saturday, and who can make it? Who can make it? Who can't?
Right.
Like, it's just like, because I can't. Realistically speaking, everybody's not going to be there, but I'm gonna extend the invite because I want y'all there. But if you can't make it, then it's on you to accommodate, especially something like a wedding or a proposal or something like that. You got to meet me on my time, because my only job is to make sure my fiance is free.
Yep.
That's
Yeah, I'll say from my perspective, I mean, I know you've told us outside of this, like what you went through and how your moment was, and some issues that you may have had. But for me, I agree. 1,000% agree. And I really try my best to make sure that everybody we would want there could be there.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, the way the world works is time doesn't stop for anybody, and life changes don't stop for anybody. And when the time is right, and you just kind of got to move forward with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's a happy moment. It's a really happy moment. I think I'm surrounded by a lot of love. I'm surrounded by a lot of people who support me and care for me, and I appreciate that. Even if they're not there or they can't be there.
And they support their relationship too.
Right. Right. And even if they didn't, right? Like,
I mean, the show still must go on.
Right, no, for real though. Like, but I'm blessed to be with a partner whose family I absolutely adore. Like, family I absolutely love. And,
that's dope.
And it's really hard to find that. So yeah, I mean, again, nobody's perfect, but like when you have two families that fully support what you're doing and what you're going into, even if they have some reservations or whatever, but they're putting their support behind you, it matters. And I tend to cling to that and tend to appreciate it. So I'm excited. It's the next step in my life, next step in your journey. I'm trying to get on Big Tay Speaks status. Sir, you're already there. I'm getting ready to get on Big Bro status.
Hey man,
I'm here for you, Jay, when you get on that status.
It's coming, man. We're gonna be turned too.
It's coming. But,
I hope you know that. We doing it like Bad Boys on Bad Boys 2. You know how to fight? We don't know how to fight. Nah, he wants going to date my sister. I gotta know if he can fight. If he can't fight, she can't go.
That's
my
funny.
God.
That's hilarious.
But nah, we got, man, this but yeah, shout out to everybody who gave me proposals. Shout out, congratulations from Juice 901 gang.
Thanks, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
You hear me, bro? So we gonna be turned with you when the time comes. We're gonna turn you up afterwards and all that. But let's get into the next subject we got.
Alrighty.
Is it? You see, most of these people be telling stories, but we don't know if it's a fact? Is it a fable? Yeah, is it a fact?
Is it a fable?
Is it a fable?
Is it a fact? Is it a fable? Is it a fact? Is it a fable? Is it a fact or fable? Is it a fact or fable? Is it a fact or fable? Is it a FACT?
Shout out to Max News.
FACTORFABLE fact or fable?
one time. Don't mess up one letter.
This man
Oh,
was
man.
spelling bee doing it.
Yeah.
It took every brain cell in the brain to make sure.
Man, I was thinking hard. Y'all don't even understand, man. Y'all don't even understand. Welcome back to another episode of Fact or Fable. Okay, appreciate it. Next time you say Fable, all right?
All right.
Cool.
Cool.
She looked at me like, what?
Let's talk
Whatever.
about who won last time though.
That is true. You know what? I'll take a little bit more. You ain't got to whisper, bro. We on camera.
We're not gonna show who give us this unless y'all sponsor us.
I need my Sutter home. But no, welcome back to another segment of Fact or Cap, where I, your host, D. Norvell, come up with a couple of scenarios, and they are indeed a fact or a cap. All right, so it's your goal, your job, including you all's goal or job, to let me know whether what I'm saying is a fact or cap. Do you understand the rules? I hope so. All right. Yep. Do y'all get it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. We got some easy ones today. Maybe they might be hard if you don't understand. You ready?
Absolutely.
Are you ready? All right. Number one. The letter A, is the most common letter used in the English language. Fact.
Yeah,
or
that's a fact.
Cap.
That's cap.
That's a fact.
Are you sure? Drum roll,
positive.
please. That is a cap.
Cow!
Yeah, it's E. The letter E
You only got 1 point.
is the
Don't get
most
cocky.
common letter used
Every time.
in the
I won-
English
I won last time.
language.
That's facts.
Y'all didn't. You did
That's
not
a
look.
fable.
I did
that's a
win.
fable.
I won the second round. Remy, keep going.
Y'all ready? All right.
For sure. We got video proof.
Fact or cap number 2. English is the most spoken language in the world. Fact or cap?
Cap.
Cap.
All right. So you're saying cap. What do you think it is?
Spanish.
Spanish. Okay.
Spanish.
Wow.
Why you gotta copy off
Okay.
me, bro? I say fable.
Fable? You say it's a fable, and you're both locking in Spanish. So this is what I'm going to do. If you get the fact or cap right and the language right, you get 2 points. But if you get one of them wrong, you get 0. But you can choose to answer only one and get 1
I
point.
know Asian. I know Chinese is not as spoken. Spanish is the biggest one. Spanish.
You think Spanish? Okay.
Latin.
Go ahead.
Latin is okay.
Spanish.
All right. It's a dead language, but sure, that's our thing. Drum roll, please. That is a cap. It's Mandarin.
Told you.
Mandarin
I said
Chinese.
fable.
It's Chinese. It's Mandarin Chinese.
It's Chinese
You
for real?
said it was a fact.
But no, I said fable. I changed it to fable. Did I not change the fable?
What did I say? Fable?
I said no. You said fact.
No, I didn't. I said fable.
Both of y'all lost.
I
All
said fable.
I can take my
Says
L
that.
like a man. Can
Put
you
the
take
counter on-
yours?
Put the counter on the
Rewind.
screen. Put the
Rewind.
counter on the screen. Y'all both lost. It sucks. It's
I ain't know the answer either.
an octopus. Fact or cap? Fact or cap? An octopus has 3 hearts. Fact or cap?
Fact.
Okay.
Fact.
Y'all are some. Ugh. Drum roll, please. That is a fact. An octopus has one main
tight
systemic
game.
heart to pump blood around
You
its
didn't even
body.
say
The
fable.
2 additional hearts are responsible for pumping blood over each of its gills.
I thought it pumped ink.
So the answer. Are y'all keeping,
gosh, you made me eat.
are y'all keeping score? Right
She
now?
got 1 point
I
because
know.
we both get all right.
Whatever.
Settle down.
All right, you suck at this game. Fact
I
or
won the
cap?
last. That's
Fact or
crazy.
cap? Fish cannot blink.
Fact.
Let me think about Finding Nemo. They Dory blink. It just looks up.
5, 4, 3.
Fact.
And the answer is fact.
This
Okay.
man want to be like
Cannot
so bad.
Blink. True. I think y'all are tied up right now. Do we need to do a tiebreaker? Do we need to do a
How are
tiebreaker?
we tied? Okay.
The man make the rules.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Are y'all
Okay.
ready? The first animal, fact or cap, sent into space was a monkey. Fact or cap?
Fact.
Cap.
Are y'all ready? Drum roll, please. For all the marbles. Cap. Fruit flies were sent into space on a V2 rocket in 1947.
You ain't know it was fruit flies though.
It don't matter what she thought.
That's
it
a
was.
half a point.
She got it ready.
Yes, sir.
So, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Factor Cap.
You already know.
You know,
I'm undefeated right now. I just want to let y'all know.
I won the last
undefeated right
game.
that is kind of
I'm
crazy. She is 3.
undefeated.
She's 3-0.
Bro, I'm undefeated.
You did not win the last game.
Maybe because the question's
stop playing
trash.
with
Did y'all get all
You
the
know-
questions
Stop
right?
These will be Boy Scout questions or something like
It
that.
is what it is. I'm sorry, Girl Scout cookie eating boy. You talking about my fingernails dirty and stuff. I remember that. Don't forget. Don't forget. Like I said, did y'all get all of these questions right? Let us know in the comments.
But it's a
Factor
fact.
Cap.
It's the
Factor
Boy Scout
Cap.
fingernails dirty. Fact.
Or-
But let's keep it going, man. Let's cool down. Everybody grab your wine, swirl it around.
Where's mine? Is that mine?
It's yours.
Why did you fill me up so big? This man is trying to get me inebriated.
You asked for it. All right, so we're gonna swirl it around
What is
because
the SATs?
Inebriated is not that big of a word. Okay, it's not that big of a deal.
spell it.
ENU
E?
ENBREATED inebriated
I think he
ENBREATED
speaks Mandarin.
inebriated
I think he's Chinese.
inebriated. Can you put that on the screen whether or not I got it right?
Man, you know I'm gonna be extra if you got it wrong.
Yeah.
Keep.
Yeah. P. Hey. Decompress or decompose?
Whoa.
Decompress, decompose.
What we say? J Money, please hide.
Keep the P.
It's all I
J Money,
ask.
please.
Hide.
Keep the
Please.
You know that she
You know
on it. You know that she
wanna.
she on it. You know that she
wanna. She wanna.
Hey,
No.
hey, J Money, please. She on the beat.
Whoa.
J Money, please.
Whoa.
She on the beat.
Whoa.
She on y'all head.
Yeah.
She got the bread. She smoking nothing but on y'all head.
Before she leave,
Leave.
let's keep the peace. Yeah.
Hold up.
Peace.
Cause J Money, please. Yeah, hold on.
You know that she wanna. She
Want it. You know that she wanna. She want it.
What's poppin'? Welcome to another segment of J Money.
Please.
Keep the peace.
So this is the time of the show where we wind down, where we're taking a breather, where we're calming down.
Okay.
So everybody take a deep breath. This is the part of time where we leave all the BS outside the door. You
Yeah.
clear your minds. Just listen to my voice.
Yeah.
Listen to this dope conversation, okay? So I got a question.
Okay.
Here's a peaceful question. So how do you notice, like, trying to put in the right words, how do you notice when you should evolve or start growing? But I'm gonna put a little
Oh.
twist on it though. Say you're a person that is complacent right now,
Mm-hmm.
but you're deemed as happy. You're in a happy place. So how do you recognize, like, hey, I need to do more. I need to evolve. I need to grow. Because sometimes being happy can mask your, I guess, your confidence or your hustle, and you just stay where you at. Because I'm good right now. What are some signs, or what should you do?
So, what
Or
are some
when should
signs of complacency? And
Yes.
like, okay, I think, that's a tough question. That's a really tough question. We all strive for happiness, and we all want to be in a position where, not necessarily where you feel like you made it, but in a position where you can do what you want when you want to do it. But with that, there's also, we as human beings are social creatures who have goals. Even if you don't think you know what you want to do, there's always going to be this feeling inside of you that say, I want to go get this, I want to do that. I have something I want to accomplish. So
like something is missing.
right, like something is missing. And when you watch videos of some of the most successful people in the world, they'll say that they get all the money that they could ever have and they're still not happy. Right? So you clearly know that there's something that you clearly know that, like, once you get to a certain peak financially, that's not all there is, right? So I feel like when you get to a place where your routine, where you're not excited for your routine, when you get to a place where you're not excited for your routine, is when you know you need to either start implementing some changes in your life, or you need to start, researching what it is that you truly want to accomplish. Right? I feel like even when you accomplish your goals, there's always going to be another goal that pops up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think sometimes it can be what type of person you are.
That's true.
Yep. Because everybody should want more for themselves, right? Everybody should always want to, keep going and keep going higher and higher. But sometimes being complacent, you might not notice it because you're happy in that moment. So sometimes if you're the type of person that takes something negative or bad to happen to you, you're like, oh, wow. Like, I literally been doing the same thing every day.
Right.
Same routine every day. Not evolving, not growing, making the same amount of money. Networking with the same people instead of going outside your box and being around people that have the same short-term and long-term goals as you. So sometimes it takes something like just bad to hit you, and then we just gonna cut that part out.
Yeah, we can cut that out. He's saying wrap it up. But you want me to come over here? Yeah, I got you. I agree. I just think you have to be careful when you get into a position where you're like, I'm comfortable, I'm happy where I'm at, right? When you're happy, just know that there's going to be things.
But that should be a red flag for you, though, right?
What? When
you're saying to yourself, like, okay, I'm happy where I'm at, things are going good, but you don't think more for yourself, Yeah. That should be alarming almost.
I'll say this: comparison is the thief of joy. So when you get to a point where you're happy and you've reached that goal that you've been striving all these years for, understand that growth doesn't mean that you have to be the CEO of whatever field you're in. Right. You don't have to be a VP, but staying stagnant is what's going to lead you to wanting to compare yourself to others. I mean, you may not agree with that, but as you start to see other people in your field surpass you, even though you may be more qualified, it's going to start to feel some kind of way.
That's what I'm saying. Something bad has to happen or negative to spark that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That wraps up that segment of J Money. Keep the peace.
Alrighty. J Money. Keep the. Yeah. Y'all don't understand how much I like that segment. But no, y'all, we really do appreciate you taking the time. We know it was a long time, but we really do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to give us a listen, to hear what we have to say, to participate in the games, right? If you have something that you'd like to hear us talk about, let us know in the comments. Again, as always, like, comment, subscribe, follow. Let us know that you're rocking with us. Don't be one of those ghost followers or those ghost listeners. Well, those people that are like, right. Oh, that's funny. Swipe. Don't do us like that, because we truly are the people's
podcast.
Type stuff. But again, as always, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Juice 901. You can catch us on all streaming platforms. Wherever you feel most comfortable is where we're going to be at. Isn't that right, Mr. Tay Speaks?
Big speech. You already know what's going on. Like you said, thank you for tuning in to Juice 901. Make sure y'all catch the next episode, next episode. And tell a friend to subscribe to JUICE, J Dana Speaks. You already know what's going on. Juice 901 podcast. Who got the juice?
We got the juice.
I got the juice.
I got the juice.
I got the juice.
901 podcast. Let's get it.
That
Keep
was
the peace.
Good, wasn't it?